English translation 186th contact. Monday, 9th of May 1983, 01:32 hours.
The decision has been made, with our leadership council as well as with the High Council and with my co-workers.
And
the decision is positive, even with the leaders from the Dal universe.
And more than what conditions were established?
The conditions cannot be spoken of, because through your idea, it has so turned out that the original state between you and us shall be restored, which prevailed during our initial contacts, whereby we also retain the variety of assistance toward you, including the impulses. But what was withdrawn again via penalties, this cannot be returned again.
Logically, that is clear to me.
The ordinal rules made by you and the House rules, as well as the statutes and regulations, have become a further component of the group, and these have also proven themselves. So these must continue to persist in their entirety, and they must also be observed, if only in the interest of the group, its permanence and mission fulfillment. However, if it should arise that despite this great revolution and reform, the old styles of behavior persist, thus further violations and abuses continue to occur, then it means for you that we, as well as the new contact personnel, will break off relations with you immediately and will never be willing to take these up again.
And would more penalties also be issued?
No, not in any wise, for then we would leave you and the Earth humans to their self-induced fate, without any assistance in relation to instruction, knowledge, and consciousness evolution, etc. The contacts would just finally stop, but you would be left with everything that you have already received from us, except the helpful impulses, which we would also have to withdraw.
And that is final?
That is of correctness, provided that all group members agree with it. They are truly involved in unfamiliar events and in this innovation and change, which is why they should decide on what the future should be, for them as well as for all of Earth humanity, for whom they bear all responsibility for delivering the teaching, no matter what happens, and this decision must be made this week, because if the group should decide in a positive fashion, then during this week you still have to appear before the High Council and before the great meeting of our Leadership Council, in order to justify yourself and answer questions. In addition, with a positive decision of the group, it will be such that still within the course of this week, the new contacting powers will take up communications with you, and it is now certain that only the first contacts will be of a physical nature, after which only telepathic forms will then find further use. This should prevent something similar from happening as it happened with us, namely, that we became too connected to the group members, which did not produce good results. By pure telepathic contacts, the necessary distance is preserved, so such events cannot happen at other times. But this means for us that during the continuing and finishing of our contacts with you, we will more and more dissociate ourselves from the group until the year 1986, which is why we will only have to speak of mission-related concerns, etc. of yours.
That was also the sense of my own words from yesterday.
That is correct, and we will hold ourselves to this exactly.
I also expect nothing more.
Good. Then you will have to ensure that this change is discussed most urgently by this week in a meeting of all group members and that a decision is made. However, you can do without a decision from Margaret Rose because her stupefying gossip, which has already given occasion to resentment and defamation, testifies to us that she has not reached an understanding of this kind, and, consequently, cannot grasp the significance of everything. Also, with Sissy, something similar must be feared, which is why, concerning her, the present group members of the Center should make a decision as to whether she should be incorporated into this decision. And with that, I have said everything that had to be said for now. Now we await the decision of the entire group. Goodbye.
And what about Elizabeth? She lives so far away. Could one not receive her answer over the phone?
If that should be the best option for her, then act accordingly. But now, until we meet again.
Bye, my friend, and damn it, I thank you.
Thanks are not necessarily from your side, quite the contrary. We have to be grateful to you because you gave us a solution that can truly solve all problems under certain conditions. And it is a solution that is not just admirably good, but one which we ourselves could have come to if we...
Leave it. In any case, nothing reasonable will come out of it. Go already. Take care.
Until we meet again, and I should still give you all love from our Council of Spirit Leaders, from the High Council, from Simya, Se, and all others.
At least 30,000 greetings, thanks, and take care now.
Then until we meet again.
Yes, go away at last, you gigantic dwarf.